boy Big T don't miss.
Bang, 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 boy, shit break. On the hard thing, out of Alabama, you can add Nick say.
Now our feature presentation.
Yo, I done met a lot of niggas in my lifetime. You can't keep it real with everybody, my nigga. Everybody ain't solid, everybody ain't 100. For real. Stick to your motherfucking self. These niggas ain't what they say they is. Know that? Look. I do this shit for my brothers and everybody that done died for us. Niggas say they gon' ride. When the time came, they ain't ride for us. Hitting licks on some hot shit with the same click, it was 5 of us. Niggas switched up like a bitch, say they'll die for you, but they lied to us. Make room for the real. All that other shit ain't got time for it. Mama still paying bills. Till I get a meal, I'ma grind for it. Record labels all fake and gay, I won't sell my soul, I won't sign for it. Really cut from a different cloth, and new niggas only piss me off. Come around like they really down, but they only rhyme if they mooching off it. Niggas pussy beat the coochie off it. Listen up when the truth is talking. Real niggas got morals, and the lame niggas don't hate. Rob, who take what? Bitch, I'm riding around with that cake. Riding around with that long K, fuck a Draco, yeah, it's wartime. We ain't doing no drive-bys. If you try mine, we knocking doors down. I ain't saying I'm the biggest nothing, but if we got a problem, I'ma handle that. Loud talk gon' get crunny smacked. Turn this fat ass to a punching bag. Niggas saying it's on go when they see a nigga. Well, bitch, I'm a lunching pad. Hot shit for you fuck niggas. All love for the real niggas. Even if a nigga went blind and got paralyzed, I wouldn't feel niggas. See the pain in my city eyes that they traumatized and they still getting it. Forever smoke on Mac bands. Long live smoking bean. But most of all, the one that hurt the most, goddamn nigga to the king. Wake me up, I know it's all a dream, but this real life and I'm stating facts. If I said it, nigga, then I meant it, nigga. If it's out my mouth, I won't take it back. Rap niggas know what's going on. I'm the hottest shit since Tupac. I meant Tupac and I'm too hot. Nigga, you not, I'm a fuse box. Yeah, nigga, I control shit. Y'all ain't better than my old shit. Tell them folks on no shit, on oh shit, this bullshit. I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live. Well, I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. Your closest homie can be your biggest hater and I ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss. I'm only here to get it real. If I ain't done it, I ain't speaking on it. Wake 'em up cause it's real. You can't learn shit cause you sleeping on me. Own homie tried to steal from me. The same one that said he killed for me. I never trust another soul going down that road, I be done killed something. Taking food out my kids' mouth will be the quickest way I catch a bid for something. Understand you gotta live for something, or you gon' die trying to live for nothing. Every dollar ain't meant to be chased, my nigga. Be patient, it's really coming. You don't work, you don't eat. I'm grinding hard, losing sleep. I'm taking drugs to take the pain away, but somehow this shit getting weak. And the fact that niggas so quick to try you in these streets and thinking shit sweet. Niggas fags, they gon' fleet. In the meantime, I found my own grind, I got my own shine, and I spend my money on my own time. Bitch, I done kept it too real, but never got it in return. It's fucked up how we live. Well, I guess it's what I gotta learn. And they ain't saying that I'm perfect, cause everybody got flaws. And they say the real in the graveyard or they locked up behind walls. Your closest homie can be your biggest hater, they ain't trusting shit, not at all. They laugh at you when you fall, get mad at you when you ball. They come around like they really down, but them niggas sour cut them off. Stand alone on your own team, be a grown man, that's a boss.
Salute to everybody in the building. This is your boy Alabama Hitter, and you are now tuned in to His Squad TV. I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. Listen, we're just gonna vibe tonight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have story time with Hitter. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go over this Alicia Andrews trial. These people are still in court, y'all. They are still in court, and oh my goodness, we might have some. Y'all hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. All right, we may have something. Let's go here. Or are they dismissing? Or are they dismissing? What's going on? What's really going on? Okay. All right. Okay. No, they still in hold. They still in a hold. I just wanted to see. But yes, yes, yes. Um, salute to everybody in the chat. Robert Hill, what's going on with you, fam? You know what I'm saying? Sharon Webster, what's going on with you? Lovely lady, what's going on? Salute to everybody in the building. My dog, Texas, Alabama boy, 205 is in the building. And just like that, let's see what we got going on, y'all. Hold on. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's get this together. That's my dog, Music. Shout out to Music. Much love to the big homie. Let's see here. There we go. Now, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business right here. We're gonna get it together. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, because I think we might have something, y'all. All right. Yep. There we go. Everybody happy and cordial. So let's go directly to the courtroom right quick. Get this thing.
I am going to start loading it up.
Look like they're going home for the night. Is that what it is? Look like they're going home for the night, y'all. Yeah, it look like they may be going home for the night. That may bode well. That may bode well for Alicia Andrews. You know what I'm saying? If y'all was over there on Town Channel, and shout out to Real Talk with Tamara, we were going over the testimony. She took the stand in her own defense versus the state. And yeah, I think she held her own like a champ. Now, whether she's right or wrong, or if she's guilty or innocent, I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. But she had a hell of a presence in the courtroom, and we're gonna go into, we're gonna keep eyes on this, but we're gonna go into part of that interrogation, or whatever you want to call it, testimony today. Y'all lock in with your boy. Hit the like button if you haven't. If y'all know that I hadn't been on in a minute, and we're gonna get into that. I think I owe it to the squad to let y'all know, you know, what's been going on. Real talk.
You said that he didn't go with you anywhere, and you did not go with him to when they first checked out teasers around 10. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was still in the bed at that time.
And you lied to law enforcement in that interview when you said it was just the two of you, right?
The two of us went, because I mentioned Sean too.
You did, but that wasn't until later on in the conversation. When they first asked you about the Airbnb and the door, you specifically said, it's just me and him. Do you remember hearing that?
Yes, I did say that, because I meant like when we first came in, it was just me and him.
So again, there was no planned story that if the two of you got caught, that it was just going to be you and him on a romantic getaway.
We never talked about caught. There's nothing to get caught about, because I didn't do anything.
So again, no conversation ahead of time if you were to get caught about what your story would be.
He never told me nothing about getting caught. When he got interrogated, he came back and told me that's what happened. And he said, you don't have to worry about that because we didn't do anything.
When did you have the conversation with him about his interrogation?
When it was the first time they searched his house.
Before you were interrogated by law enforcement?
Yes, ma'am.
So there was some discussion about what it is that law enforcement was going to be questioning you about in that interview, right?
He didn't mention the guy. He just said our trip out of town.
Okay, such a coincidence, right? He mentions the trip out of town, you still aren't suspicious, you have still no idea a murder happened, but after he's arrested for, not a homicide, just for what?
It was
resist?
resisting arrest.
You guys are talking about the trip to Tampa.
I mean, not in detail. He just said the trip.
But he wasn't arrested in Tampa, was he? He was arrested in Jacksonville by Duval County Sheriff's officers. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yes, but I'm saying after they arrested him, he let me know
leaving?
what it was for.
For leaving the scene, right?
No.
So what? Oh, for resisting arrest. Nothing that had to do in the charges of Tampa, right?
No, they left a search warrant and it said the conspiracy thing on there and something else.
Jacksonville, Duval County left the conspiracy and murder charge up there for
I don't know
him?
if it was Jacksonville, but it was on one of the papers.
And so that's what led to a conversation of you all being down in Tampa, is that correct?
Yeah, he just said it was about the trip to Tampa.
So when you testified to this jury that you had no idea why Tampa officers were pulling you in for that interview, you were lying up there on the stand?
That's not what I said. I mean, he didn't go in full detail about what they were coming to about Tampa. He just said the trip in Tampa.
You said you had no idea why these officers were pulling you into that interview room. Isn't that
And I
what you just
meant
testified
because when they
to?
came to my house, they were coming for resisting arrest, so I didn't know why Tampa was coming to talk to me.
But that's not what you just said, because you said after the resist charge, before your interview, you and your boyfriend, Isaiah Chance, were talking about what happened in Tampa.
That was way before. I mean, like when he got arrested.
So let's talk about some more lies that you told law enforcement. You said that you could not remember how it was you got through the back door of the Airbnb, right? Do you have any memory issues?
No, I'm not slow.
Overruled.
I'm gonna say this, and salute to everybody that's coming in the chat. I don't like the tone and the sass that the prosecution is putting behind everything that they bring. And she throwing a little sass back, you know what I'm saying? But they come in real loud, and some of this stuff that they're throwing out is wrong. It's not factual, and she catching them in it. And I think that may help her in the long run. Will it help her walk? I don't think so. But will it get her from a life sentence to something like manslaughter, or, you know what I'm saying, something whittled down? I think it may. We just gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, keep a close eye on it. But this is crazy. This is crazy, man. She held her own, though. I will say that.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, what was the answer?
Any
I said no.
memory
I mean,
issues?
I'm not slow. What do you mean memory issues?
Well, they're talking to you within a couple of months of you coming to Tampa, right?
Yes.
You don't come to Tampa every day, right?
No.
And you were with your boyfriend at this Airbnb, correct?
Yes.
And you saw those videos of you at this front door. Can you take a look at the photo behind you?
And for
Yes.
the record, what are you showing her?
I'm showing her States Exhibit 60. You recognize this Airbnb?
Yes.
And you saw the other video, State 61, where you were on the Ring camera, right?
Yes.
You're only on that Ring camera entering this front door 2 times, right?
Yeah, I think it was 2 times.
On June 22nd of 2023.
Yes.
And then you are not on that front door Ring camera at all, correct?
No.
And they don't just ask you about the front door. They ask you, you leave. You leave 2 times and come back, right?
Yes, I did.
You left and you went to the McDonald's with Davian Murphy and your boyfriend Isaiah Chance, right?
Yes.
And you didn't go out this front door and you didn't come back this front door, right?
Right.
Can you take a look at the video, ma'am? We're going to show you how it is you get to the back door of this Airbnb. This is the back door, right? This is how you would have to get in when you're going to the back door, right? You got to walk through this grass pathway. And then open this door, this gate, right? And then it takes you to the sliding glass doors, right?
Yes, ma'am.
They didn't just ask you about the front door. They asked you what door you got in when you came back from the McDonald's, right?
Yes, they did.
And you didn't tell them, if you have nothing to hide, and we're just talking about an Airbnb, you didn't just say, I went through the back door, right?
Yeah, I didn't say that.
You lied, right?
I don't think I answered it.
You said, I don't remember.
Yeah, and I probably was aggravated at the time, so.
But it's a lie nonetheless, right?
Yeah.
Because certainly you're not going to make the jury believe that you going through some dark pathway in the middle of the night to leave and then get back is something that you're not going to remember, right?
I mean, not necessarily. Wasn't a big thing to remember that day.
Even though you're being questioned on a first-degree murder charge, you can't even tell them that you just left the back door to go to McDonald's?
Yeah, I'm saying I didn't really remember that, so, and I was aggravated, so.
It's a lie. You lied to law enforcement knowing they're investigating a first-degree homicide.
Yeah, but he was just asking me about a back door, so I didn't see any relevance.
So it's okay to lie to law enforcement if you don't think it's relevant, right?
No.
You have no clue what they're planning, right?
No.
You see the two spots here?
Yes.
They're open, right?
Yes, they are.
Where's the Impala?
It's parked on the side.
Where on the side?
In one of the other parking spots they had on the side.
Close to where that back door is, that side parking lot where the back door is?
I don't remember if it was close. I think it was like in the middle.
They had some bags, right? You have a bag right there.
Yeah, my bad.
So when all of those bags and stuff are unloaded, except for yours, they have to go through that back pathway to load all of those heavy guns, right?
I mean, I can't answer that. I didn't see them carried in there.
And you didn't see Damian Murphy in there either, did you?
Not when I first got there, no.
But eventually you did see him, right?
Yes, later on.
States Exhibit 38A. So again, you saw him at the Airbnb.
Yes.
He's staying at the Airbnb.
I mean, if you consider that staying.
You lied to law enforcement about there being any other individual at that Airbnb other than you, Isaiah Chance, and his little brother, right?
Yeah, I didn't answer anything about the other people.
So that's a lie, right, ma'am? You lied to them about Damian Murphy, a member of 1200 or an associate of 1200, being at that Airbnb.
Yeah, I didn't want to answer anything about them, so I didn't answer.
Also not relevant, right?
I mean, I wouldn't know, so.
36A. You don't know who this is, right?
At the time I did, but I do now.
You rode in a car with him for 3.5 hours, right?
Yes, I also went to sleep. I didn't really look at him like that.
You have been to him.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. That is not gonna be. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Sometimes we think we too smart for our own good, and some of these type of answers that she giving, yeah, it's gonna put her on the trick bag. I really believe so. Divine Black Rose, salute to you, fam. So the jury doesn't want to come back Monday. No, they don't. They don't. So as we running this, I'm actually looking at Law and Crime on another screen, and as soon as they reconvene, we're gonna bring it into full view. Salute to everybody, man. If y'all ain't hit that like button, hit the like button. And listen, support the channel. Please support the channel. Jesus Christ. Yes, Lord.
His house for a barbecue. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Yes.
He was introduced to you by your boyfriend of over 3 years of his second family, right?
Yeah.
He introduced you to all of his family members, right?
I didn't say all the family members.
You said he introduced you at that barbecue and said, this is my second family, right?
Yes, but I don't know if that's his real family members.
So you're suggesting to this jury that when you are being introduced by your boyfriend to his second family that he posed some fake people next to him?
I'm saying I don't know if he was talking about everybody that was standing there. He could have been talking about particular people.
But certainly Sean Gathright was there, right?
Yes, ma'am, he was there.
And he's one of the people he's saying, this is my second family, right?
No, he said little brother to him.
Part of his family. And then the rest of the people was his second family, right?
Yeah, he considered them second family.
And you care about Isaiah Chance?
I did.
And you would have us believe that after he introduced you to his little brother, his second family, you went off in some second room and never looked at his face?
I didn't go off to the second room. I just got a plate and went back to the car.
You hid in the car, right?
Yeah, I don't really talk much, so I got back in the car.
Oh, so you never had a conversation with him?
No, I just said hey and bye.
And you can't tell that this person in 36A is the same person in 36B?
I mean, at the time, it didn't really look like him. I just glanced at the picture. I said no.
And in the entire 3.5 car ride, you never looked at his face either?
I'm not staring him down, so I mean, no.
And at the entire time that you're at the Airbnb with him, you never looked at his face or had one conversation with him?
I didn't have a conversation with him, but I maybe glanced.
You were walking next to Isaiah Chance at Teasers. You were walking next to him at that parking lot when he was at Truth 18. I'm not going to play the videos again. You saw that. You guys were walking right next to him.
Man, Divine Black Rose, salute to you. Thank you so much for the donation. Y'all already know what it is. It's been a slow month for you, boy. And we're going to break all that down, too. Yeah, man. Paula, I appreciate you for tapping in with us, man. Much love. Good to see you in the chat tonight. Salute to you.
If you consider that right next to him, yes.
Some points you were a little behind him, is that correct?
Yes.
And some points you were right next to him, isn't that correct?
Yes.
And there were points when he has that phone, your phone, up to his ear.
Yeah, at certain points.
And at one point, when he has it up to his ear, he has to give it to you so you can do what?
Put the code in. That was at the first club.
And that's right, put the call in, right? There is a call that is happening. And
I said the code.
The code. But there is a call happening. He's actually on the phone, right?
At the first club, he attempts to make a call, yeah.
Attempts, right? It's literally up to his ear.
Yeah, I don't think he went through.
Oh, because you're right next to him, you would know, right?
No, I mean, he didn't say anything, so that's why I said I don't think he went through.
And at some point, he hands it to you so you can do what?
I mean, I didn't put the code back in after that.
Just the one time?
Yes.
It didn't go off any other time that you were with him from the entire time to Teasers, to Truth 18?
I mean, later on, I think, yeah. At the next club, yeah.
What about in the car?
No, when the car was still unlocked.
And you never heard him utter one word on that phone while you were next to him in the parking lot at Teasers?
Teasers just the first club, right?
Yes, ma'am.
No, he didn't say anything.
And he never said one thing the entire time when you guys are sitting in that parking lot at Teasers at the same point when Charles Jones is there?
He said something, but he didn't say anything about him.
What did he say?
He just was saying how all the people are just standing there, standing around.
He had never had one phone call?
I mean, he tried to call. I don't know. Again, I don't know if he went through.
I'm going to show you State's Exhibit number 94C1. You see this when he's on the phone actually sharing a live location with Sean Gathright that's occurring at 2 a.m.? You see that?
Yes, ma'am.
He does that multiple times. So he has your phone a lot in that car, right?
Yes.
And so anytime there's inactivity on the phone, you got to do what for him?
Unlock it, but he never locked it up. If he didn't respond, he just went and got on something else.
He doesn't lock.
Hey, I gotta say salute to the island girl, Paula Hall, for the donation. Paula, thank you so much. Thank you so very much. Thank you guys, man. It means the world to me. Real talk. Thank you for supporting the channel. But yeah, this is a little feisty little chick right here. She's standing on business, and she is not wavering on nothing that she's saying, fam. It's crazy. It's crazy. They still hadn't came back yet, so we waiting. We waiting.
The phone, right? That's something that happens automatically based on time, right?
Yes.
When that phone locks up in the parking lot, it's not because he locked it, it's because there's a timing mechanism on your iPhone that makes it go dark, right?
I mean, yeah, but the first time he got the car, it's my phone. He stops me and asks for it, so it's not unlocked when he asks for it.
And then at some point, he starts texting NIGGA, pick up the FNO. He says that. He doesn't text it just once at 2:31. He sends this text again at 2:31 and 24 seconds. So he wants somebody to pick up that effing phone. Are you claiming when he's texting that, he's not saying anything to you?
No, not about that.
Do you see him desperately going like this?
No, not like he rushing, he just regularly typing.
He just casually texts,
Yes.
pick up the effing phone, twice.
Yeah.
And that was something that if he had done it very erratically, you would have noticed, right?
Yeah, but he wasn't.
That might have tipped you off that something pretty important was happening, right?
I mean, if you say so.
So he's just casually typing that in, and then he's sharing the location again later, 2 hours later. But after this exchange, he never gets a phone call. There's no conversation in that car,
I don't remember him having a conversation there.
but he's not sending one other text after he desperately texts that twice, right?
I don't think he did.
You don't think, or you're not willing to tell us?
I don't really know what he texts, so.
And you don't remember hearing him have any conversation?
Not right there, no.
And you remember Detective Ramos? And he was kind of acting out what he thought the video footage and some of the next to you in that car, and he's saying, right? He's in the driver's seat, right?
Yeah.
The passenger seat, right?
Yeah.
Remember that? It's and acts out, hey, get here, get here. You better get here now. That you're claiming.
No, I told you what he said.
Okay.
On the time he
That's their
said,
video
and where y'all at.
going in
You
and out.
also remember where you're all at, right?
I'm talking about when he took the picture on.
Okay. Did you know who he was talking to?
Assumed it was his friends.
When law enforcement specifically asked you about and Paula,
Yes, ma'am.
that to be at the home to suites, correct?
Know that.
You didn't see the black Chevy friend was circling around the parking lot, not once, but that was a car that you had ridden.
Yeah, I do not know why they audio was cutting in and out like that, but yeah, we're gonna see. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let's get to it. Let's do it one more time. Smash that like button, squad. Let's get it.
All right.
All right, very good. Welcome back members of the jury. It's my understanding you've reached a verdict, and the foreperson hand the verdict form to the bailiff. Okay, very good. Madam Clerk? Yes. Please publish the verdict.
In the Circuit Court of the 13th Judicial Circuit of the State of Florida, in and for Hillsborough County Criminal Justice Division, State of Florida versus Alicia Latoya Andrews, case number 24 CF 11996, Trial Division 1, verdict form. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 1, the defendant is guilty of manslaughter, a lesser included offense. We, the jury, find as follows as to count 2, the defendant is not guilty. So say we all, dated this 31st day of October 2025, signed foreperson of the jury.
All right, thank you very much. Have a seat. Does that decide which me to poll the jury?
Told y'all.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you, each of you, this is your true and correct verdict. I'm going to call you by your initials and your jury number. And I just need you to respond yes or no, okay? All right, juror number 5, initials DC. Is this your true and correct verdict? Yes. Juror number 13, initials LM. Is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 14, initials SC. Is this your true and correct verdict?
Yes.
Juror 21, initials EM.
Not
Is this
guilty,
your true
first
and correct
degree
verdict?
murder. Guilty,
Juror number
manslaughter.
23, initials CJ. Is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number
Who- that's
41,
Fulio's mother.
initials AM. Is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 42, initials LL. Is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 45, initials JO. Is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 58, initials SH. Is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 61, initials.
I believe that's her
SM.
mother and
Is this your
father
true and
right
correct
there,
verdict?
y'all.
Juror number 62, initials PB. Is this your true and correct verdict? Juror number 71, initials MG. Is this your true and correct verdict? Okay. All right, very good. I have one final set of very brief formal instructions and then something a little less formal to say to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank you for your time and consideration of this case. I also wish to advise you of some very special privileges enjoyed by jurors. No juror can ever be required to talk about the discussions that occurred in the jury room except by court order. For many centuries, our society has relied upon juries for consideration of difficult cases. We have recognized for hundreds of years that a jury's deliberations, discussions, and votes should remain their private affair as long as they wish it. Therefore, the law gives you a unique privilege not to speak about the jury's work. Although you are at liberty to speak with anyone about your deliberations, you are also at liberty to refuse to speak to anyone. A request to discuss either your verdict or your deliberations may come from those who are simply curious, from the media, from the attorneys, or elsewhere. It will be up to you to decide whether to preserve your privacy as a juror. On behalf of everyone, we are indebted to you. We are so grateful that you all agreed to serve as jurors. I would never tell anyone we have a perfect legal system. We do not have a perfect criminal justice system. But in my humble opinion, we have the best in the history of the world because, as you can see, we have citizens like yourselves. You come from all different backgrounds, experiences, and you come together and you decide these very difficult cases. We've asked a lot of you over the past 2 weeks. You all have never complained. You've worked diligently. And on just behalf of everyone involved, you all should really go home tonight and feel good about yourselves as citizens and the important public service that you provided on behalf of everybody. The good news is your jury service is now done. So you all are free to go. You're free to talk to anybody you want to about the case. You're free to not speak about this case at all again to anybody. And that will be left up completely to you. All right? Safe travels wherever you're headed. Thank you so much.
All right.
That's it. Alicia Andrews, not guilty of first degree murder, guilty of manslaughter. Threw her whole life away, a major part of her life away
Very good. You guys can have a seat.
for her boyfriend.
You all want a PSI prepared? Yes. Okay. So we're going to set off sentencing. Let's see here. I think it normally takes about 30 days for a PSI. Would that be accurate?
Yes, Judge, I do believe so.
Okay. So. I could do it a couple days before Thanksgiving. I don't know if you guys want to or are available. The next week I'm scheduled to be in a murder trial, but I could specially set this that Monday morning, December 1st. December 8th, I can make it work. So, Mr. McCormick, you tell me what works best for you. I'll start with you.
I think she's either 21 or 22. She'll be back out in time to see her daughter go to prom.
December 8th works.
Okay, very good.
Judge, I actually have a jury trial, but what time would you do it on the 8th?
Well, I can work around your schedule.
It's a death penalty case and it starts the week of the 1st.
Who's it gonna?
Judge Houston.
Okay.
So if we do it early in the morning, I'm
Sure.
sure.
Yeah, I'm sure he would accommodate us, so I can, Mr. 8:30? Does that work for you, Ms. McClement?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So we will set sentencing, Ms. Andrews, for December 8th at 8:30 in the morning.
Damn.
And the PSI return, the PSI needs to be prepared and it needs to be returned by December 3rd. And do you notify?
Yes.
Okay?
That's for
And
Christmas.
Ms. Andrews will remain in custody, no bond, until her sentencing on December 8th. Okay, thank you all. We're concluded.
Does the jury instructions have the statute for manslaughter? Do you know? Second.
Yeah.
Yeah, they struggling.
The clerk's just asking me what the statute number is for manslaughter. I can look it up real quick.
Is it a second degree felony?
I have 782.07.
Is that a second degree?
Yes, right.
Yep.
Perfect.
You're
Thank
right.
you so much.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. Steven said he wanted the link. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Lettuce, water, sipping, for real. I got your bitch skinny dipping at the crib. I'm serving, counting, smoking, ounces. I just made a play for 300K. Yeah, my bitch, she bad. All my niggas rich. I got work for cheap. Damn, I feel like two-tone rape on some big feet. I fucked her to sleep, then jump back in the streets. Mama put me out, I'm straight out the trap. Stuck the 100 in a box and sent them across the mouth. I'm geeked up on that lane, counting while you sleep. Everybody eat. Yeah. Hey man, you seen my phone? Which one, man? I just found the trap phone. Favorite rap business, bitch. Yeah, 4 diamond rings on. M's on top of M's when I came home. My little bitch, she ratchet, yeah. Bend her over, stab it. Y'all was down dead. Let her push a nigga have it. I be dead fresh. Bitch, close casket. I got money habits. Tragic. You see the pounds, now you don't. Trap, nigga, match. 1,000 pounds gone. If I make it, man, me disappear. Am I wrong? Getting head on the E-way. I just hope I make it home. Bitch ratchet just like Trina, but she fan like me alone. Bad and she a savage, yeah. Pretty and she nasty, yeah. Do she call me daddy, yeah. Met her in Louisiana, fucked her down in Dallas, yeah. Doubt that you get your first million sending things from Cali, yeah. All we know is trapping, yeah. 100 rounds in traffic, yeah.
100 rounds in traffic, yeah. No, I had to step away for a second, fam. We ain't going nowhere. I just yeah, I had to step away for a second. But yes, this is crazy. I don't know if she was D-dumb, like y'all like to say all the time, but it damn sure looked like it. I would have never threw my life away like that. You got a young lady that is, I want to say 21 years old with a newborn baby, fam. And she won't be able to see that baby in the flesh until That baby is a junior in high school. If she get the low end. That's if she get the low end. Steve-O, what it do, man?
What's going on? Hold on, right quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, here I am. So I'm shocked, man. Bruh, the justice
I
system.
keep telling you. You always saying nigga gonna get the death penalty. Nigga gonna get stoned and drawn and quartered and burnt at the stake.
Well, here's the thing. It ain't the system, it's the people. Well, it's kind of the system, but when you got jurors, this should have been easy. It shouldn't have taken an hour. It shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always surprised when I see jurors take long on like certain cases. So I'm not disappointed in the justice system. It's people like this is easy. It should be easy, but manslaughter, and the most you can get is 15 in Florida.
Right.
I think she'll get 15. The judge probably gonna give her 15 just cause. But dang, man, what does that say about that? Like, if I was Julio's family, what now?
Yeah. You see?
But like, what is that? Well, a little bit. I'm getting over it.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised, bro. The justice system is weird, bro. I don't know.
It is. It really is. And I'm gonna tell you something. If she hadn't took that stand, she probably would have got more, bro. Our defense team was horrible.
Yep.
Our defense team was pure D trash. And her getting on the stand probably saved her ass, man. Just to be honest with you.
And no disrespect no disrespect, man. I don't know what's worse. The lawyers who represented the state against Gobon and these, and I hate to talk about black folks, man, but these are some of the worst black lawyers I've ever seen, dog. They don't know what they're doing. They are terrible, bro. And then I'm not saying black people can't be good lawyers, but these and the state prosecutors for that Gobon trial, they all black. They all trash. Like all of them collectively and individually. They trash.
Yeah, I mean, this dude said, did y'all go into the club? No. Did y'all enter the club? No. Did y'all make an appearance at the club? It's like, bro, you not doing nothing. It's like you up there trying to sound important, but everything that you saying is making absolutely no sense. You know, there was a black lady that reminded me of the prosecutor from the Quet trial that was on the defense, and she did a good job, but she never really got a chance to speak. She never got a chance to speak, bro. They had this young dude up there, and he damn arguing with the judge. It was crazy. It was crazy. And I honestly believe if she hadn't got up there and spoke for herself and cleared up some of the stuff that they were letting lie, she might have got the big dog. She might have got it. Because that prosecutor in Florida, she didn't know what she was talking about. She don't know gang politics. She thought she did until she got that girl up there, and that girl was able to school her on a couple of things. She did catch her slipping. Yeah. Strawberries was good with it, man. I've lost some faith in the justice system, man. Listen, it only worked when you got to deal with it. Mm-hmm. At least she can still have a life after prison. You're right. When you look into the whole belly of everything they had going on, it's so sick, man. When we talk about Gerard Adams, aka Spaz, he was killed in Rains High School at a football game. they put the murder on Marcus Howard, otherwise known as Kenny Caps. But Adrian Gaynor was the one that actually pulled the trigger. Adrian Gaynor died weeks later. He went by the street name of Bibby. That was Julio Fulio, Lil Homie. And the people that you see alongside of Alicia Andrews and Isaiah Chance and Sean Gavewright are none other than the Murphy brothers, and the Murphy brothers are blood relatives of Lil Gerard Adams. And from what it looks like, Isaiah Chance went down there and basically quarterbacked the whole hit. He quarterbacked the whole hit from start to finish, and let them boys, let them Murphy brothers get their get back. I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Let me ask you this, Eddie. Two questions. Do you think what Alicia said when she said, you said they're gonna make a testify in the other trial? And two, I think the other thing that too. What do you think? Like the Murphy brothers?
You cutting up like hell, bro. You cutting up bad.
Can you hear me? Good.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Talk to me. So, one thing that might come out of this is she might get here we go. She might get sentenced on the high end just for. So, all right, Steve.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Much
All
better.
right, so two questions. Do you think they're gonna make her take the stand in the April trial against the other foe? And two, I think the other foe are through. I think this has nothing to do with them. But the other foe, do you give them a chance at all?
No, like they done. I believe that they're gonna sentence her to the fullest extent on the high end, make her take the stand to get a time cut. It ain't over for her. She might get a time cut. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. E-Baby, what's up with it? Salute to you. I heard about Black Zach. We're gonna have to get into it, man. I'm glad you said that. We'll go through it. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's what's gonna happen. You know, if they need any loose ends tied up, put her on the stand, let her tell what she know. But she is such a dingbat for Isaiah Chance that she may not even go through with it. This is crazy, bro. Can you hear me, Steven?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, she just might be that far gone over Isaiah Chance that she might not even take this opportunity. She already threw away one.
Yeah.
You know? Ain't no way in hell I'd have set up there and flat foot lied to them folks when I could have, you just had a baby, man.
Yeah.
You just had a baby. And you gonna go sit down for this dude? Wow. Smash that like button, y'all. Please smash that like button. Yeah,
I know this. Sean Gathright mama, she better not try that in that other trial because they gon' lock her up. You better not try them live because they got so much evidence that they ain't even used against these folks. Like they through. Now the justice system might suck, but Gathright and the Murphys, they out of here. They getting life. Period. Chance might get 50. Or no, he getting the death penalty too because they all
getting the death penalty. Yeah.
Well, yeah, never mind. They getting the death penalty, bro.
Yeah, they getting DP'd out, man. But yeah, Sean Gathright mama, man. Let me tell you something, bro. She was so reckless on that stand. Oh, have mercy. I don't see how she got away with it. First of all, you ex-military. You got a whole gun safe where you make your son accessible to everything in the safe, everything from ARs, 9mm, Glocks, extendos, brass catchers. I've never seen nothing like it. And then you get up there playing with them people talking about some, hell, I'm a gang member too, I guess.
Yeah.
Lock ass up. She better sing like Patti LaBelle if she ever want to see her family and child. Man, people don't be thinking. People don't be thinking, fam.
Nope.
You threw your life away for this dude. You come home, your baby gonna be damn near grown, ain't gonna want nothing to do with you. But when she find out the history of it, she gonna be like, man, my mama was a damn fool. No, for real. For real.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no telling what her parents gonna be telling them about the baby. Like her folks, like from what I understand, her folks got money. They took the baby as soon as it was born, and like I said a couple of weeks ago, they didn't want nothing to do with her. Like so, like you get 15 years, you get out. Her parents done already indoctrinated your child. Your daddy wasn't none, your mom ain't none. So what? Like man, you might as well just stay on in there at that point.
Might as well. That's crazy because if they come from a little bit of change, you know they ain't messing with her. She's sitting up in there with, man, a nigga that look like he sang Jeffrey Osborne songs on the damn weekends. This nigga's a lawyer in his spare time. And you let this man get up here and speak for you. Messed your whole life up. Man, it's crazy.
Boy, you stupid, man.
For real, bro. Now you gotta sit up in there like a fool, and you know it got a weight on her. How long you think they gonna give me? How long you think they gonna give me? Man, listen. As long as it takes. Oh my God, this is crazy, boy. I tell you. Yeah, but them boys, they ain't got a leg to stand on.
Yeah, I think the state. Well, I don't know, man. The way it's gonna be a different jury, but the way she got 15, man. No. Yeah, it's too much evidence on them boys. Never mind.
Way too much. Way too much. And I understand them not getting involved.
I'll tell you who I'll be about.
I understand them not getting involved in the gang stuff, but damn, at least get us some representation. That's just crazy.
Bro, listen. If you listening, your name Whopper with the chopper, J. Breezy,
if your name is Decory Rivers, you really need to be worried. You need to be shaking in your fruit a little.
Yeah.
Real talk. I'm telling you.
People are not playing.
No, for real. Yeah, J. Breezy. You know, she said, well, we were supposed to go to Atlanta. And we didn't end up going. Yeah. I think that Atlanta trip was gonna be one of the same type of trips. Cypress, what up?
What up? What's going on, bro?
I'm gonna turn you up.
Oh, man. No, they didn't offer her. They didn't. The Florida don't offer plea deals like that on murder, baby. So that the 18 years is a myth. They didn't offer her nothing.
Yeah.
No. Florida played it. You gonna bring it to the door?
Yeah.
Bring it to the door.
It was 0 or whatever. Like Florida. I know Alabama was bad. Florida bad.
Yeah, Florida bad and Louisiana worse.
Man, Louisiana, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't seen nothing worse than Louisiana.
Oh no, they ain't gonna play with you, bro. They stay got a redneck governor of senators want to try you. They don't care who you are.
For real, boy. You out there yelling at them women and caught that whooping cough.
Shut up, man. Man. You know what? Let me tell you what happened. My great nephew. So I haven't met my second great nephew till last week. The first one I met him already. They 5 and 3. I didn't know they were sick till 2 days later. I'm like, why didn't you tell me this? So my sister's sick, which is their grandmama, and I'm getting over. I'm like, man. And when I see my great nephew just on sight, I don't care how young they are, they gonna get it.
Real talk.
Hey man, you can't be beating up kids.
Hey, say, man, it's 0 to 100, and it's we Americans. Anybody can get it. I'm like Adrian Broner, Mexican, African, Jamaican. Anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it. It's on.
What's up, Kenny Adams?
Kenny, what
you
it
too,
do, man?
Cypress, you can get it too.
I ain't worried about it, man.
All right, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, baby girl cooked food, and I knew she was, but you know, it just got so embarrassing. Our legal team,
Yo, she knew she was cook.
yeah, they brought in Kenny Caps and asked Kenny Caps a herd of questions. It ain't had nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
Period.
Good thing about her case, she aborted the conspiracy.
Yeah, she avoided the conspiracy. Mm-hmm.
But listen though, you heard Kenny Caps, right? You think, and I'm just asking you because I listen. Do you think anybody from 6 Block said Julio up?
Man, it's hard to say, man. He was so loose that night, bro. He was so loose that night. He had a whole herd of folk he ain't know around him. He didn't drink.
Yeah.
He got drunk that night, you know.
Yeah, it's just what tripped me out is when Kenny said, "I've been talking to one of the Murphys. We talk for hours." I'm like, "What you talking to them dudes for? It don't matter if y'all beefing on the phone. You don't talk. Heck no, no, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, something ain't right about that."
He have always talked to them niggas. He talked to Ace.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He always talked to them niggas, man. And we thought it was weird back then, but yeah, that is crazy. Yeah. Do you remember what Kenny Cap said happened before they went to Tampa?
Yeah.
He said Isaiah Chance, Gutter Zay, hit him on text message or dropped it in the inbox and said, stay on beat right before they went to
That right there. He was a little bit loose though, but I mean, I'm still tripping off the fact that either Zay really had this girl phone and she was oblivious to everything, or she just played stupid up there. Like, now I'm tripping off the not good. I'm like, oh, bruh, this is wild. This stuff is crazy.
She a dingbat, bruh. She a dingbat. Ain't nobody finna take all them charges, man. Nobody. Okay. So somebody that was in the crowd told where he was. They have been stalking him all night. They knew all the spots. I mean, if y'all hadn't hit the like button, hit the like button. And support the channel if you can. It'd be greatly appreciated. You know what I'm saying? It's been a very, very slow month for you, boy. And like I said, we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, I might as well get to it now. As y'all probably have noticed, over the last, I want to say 3 weeks, content slowed down. Content slowed down immensely. Due to basically the want to do content. You know, some things happened online with some people that I thought was solid, and I really didn't appreciate it. But we cleared that up, and that, along with something going on inside my body that I didn't even know was going on, really threw me for a loop. I was working off no energy. No love or no care to do what I love to do, which is blog and edit videos. Monday night I came home and I was going to edit a video about honeycomb braids and finesse 2 times. And I sat here going through the clips, chopping them. And I just said, you know what? I'm going to go and lay down. So got myself ready for bed. Went to sleep, woke up, I said, damn, it's cold as hell. Let me turn the heat on. Walked over to the thermostat and I said, well, damn, the heat is on. What's wrong with me? I said, okay. Went back and laid down, woke up again, and I'm sweating. Went to the bathroom, used the restroom, got ready to wash my hands. And my equilibrium left me. Yeah, it left me. I couldn't do nothing. And when I walked one direction, it felt like 2 dudes was pushing me in another direction. So I called for my son, and my son helped me to the bed. And I basically sat there into sunlight. We went to the hospital, and what happened was I had a mass on the left side of my chest. It hurt, but it had nothing to do with my lungs, eBay. Nothing to do with my lungs at all. I had a mass on the left side of my chest, and they ran CT scans, chest x-rays, back x-rays, EKGs, you name it, sonograms. And so they put me in the hospital. And I stayed there for the better part of the last week. I went in Tuesday morning at the break of dawn and came home probably 3 o'clock this evening. And, you know, I had some people praying for me. And God works in mysterious ways. He turned that thing all the way around because it was in bad shape. And I did ask about, because I'm very transparent. I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I hit my huffer, and I told them I hit the vape. And they basically said that the vape is fine. It don't have anything to do with what you're going through now, but you know what I'm saying, as time go on, you're gonna want to stop that too. So yeah. I got flushed with as many antibiotics as I've ever been flushed with in my life. I think I went to the restroom over 150 times in the last 3 or 4 days.
It's still not enough. It's still not enough. You got to be 200 like me.
You gotta be 200. You a bad boy. You know, ain't nobody like Super Steve.
Hey, I'm certified. Hey, hitter, I'm certified, brother. You know where I'm at. Come see me. I'm certified, gang.
I got you. But yeah, man. Yeah. So that's what it is, man. We back, and we We doing good. We feeling good. We looking good. Gotta go get a haircut though. I definitely gotta go get a haircut. They said they keep them. They said they keep them cameras off until they go get a haircut, and then they come back with the haircut. So yeah, I'm telling y'all now. Behind this camera is yeah, I'm looking rough behind this camera.
Looking like Daddy-O. Looking like Daddy-O over there.
Looking like Daddy-O.
Don't let Tamara see. Tamara like them thick dudes, man, boy.
Man,
you gotta be 250 and up. 250. You gotta be a super heavyweight. Tamara be loving them.
Hey.
I don't get it.
See, I'm looking rough. I'm looking rough.
Boy. It don't matter. It's a barber shop in Orange Mound somewhere. She'll take you over there.
Come on. She gonna take me to the mound.
Yeah, Orange Mound. The barber shop over there somewhere. I'm gonna make some pot roast and carrots and take you to the barber shop. And then you gotta deal with them dogs in the background. Man, shut up, Remy. Shut up, Remy. Shut up. I said now. She can talk to her like they kid. I said shut up. And then every time you do that, they be like, oh.
Shut your ass up, Remy.
Man, y'all embarrassing me. Y'all got these people talking about me online. You're darn right we do.
Exactly. What's there, man?
Boy, no.
Them folk were like, you don't feel that. You don't feel any pain in your chest. You don't feel any. Man, them folk went in my chest, fam. Crazy. But we back. Hey man, totally transparent with the squad. You know. But it wasn't something that was all of a sudden. It was a progression. When it got to the point it got to, I just had to, let it be known. Let it be known. And shout out to my son. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to my son. Now, I got cameras all around this now. Please don't underestimate it or tangle or twist it, in the words of Beatrice B. Bubba Brian Williams. But shout out to my son for being straight up. You know what I'm saying, not taking advantage of a bad situation. He got up every morning, got to school on time, got home on time, did what he was supposed to do. And I appreciate the hell out of him. I love him to life for it. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. He said, it's okay, you're alive. That's all that counts. Absolutely. When I say support the channel, please, guys, support the channel. Cause my YouTube check finna look like, you know what I'm saying, Candy Foul at the Bebop lady. I don't know if y'all know about Bebop. This thing finna look crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. We here and we got opportunity. And man, listen, we finna hit it. Trust and believe we finna hit it. You know what I'm saying? The content that y'all that drew y'all to the channel is what y'all gonna get going forward. You know what I'm saying? I feel good. Tomorrow when I get this chop, I'm gonna be looking good. And we gonna make it do what it do. We gonna put some paint where it ain't. You heard me? Alright. So, and listen, enough with the Tampa Jacksonville beef. We going to E-Baby said, what that boy name is? Zach. Black Zach?
Black Zach, yeah.
Man, I've never heard of this dude, bro.
He got some memes. He got some memes.
Oh, he out of here too. Believe that.
That's what I heard. So, hey man, I know we haven't been on, but rest in peace to Trigger Happy family, very own Bezu. Yeah, by the gun, die by the gun. That's all you can really say with that, but yeah, man. Rest in peace to PHF Bezu.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, for real. Let's get through it, man. I want to see what's going on with this. The title of this is South Carolina's Deadliest Rap War. The chain that cost 2 rappers their lives. Damn.
Damn.
Do you know how asinine that sound, bro? Niggas losing their life over a chain. That's just like in the 80s when niggas was killing niggas over troops and Adidas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got to do better. We got to do better, man. What you say? No, 3 different antibiotics. Lord knows. For real. I ain't lying. I ain't never seen so much saline and Lord, let's get to it. Salute to everybody rocking with us. If you ain't hit the like button, hit the like button. We going right into it. This is the Family TV. Shout out to the whole. And then my computer want to do that. I'll give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah, shout out to the DMV, man. But yeah, give me a second, y'all. This is crazy. But hey, I did have a talk with Miss Vanessa Bestie. I said, listen, I need your prayers. and even more, I need your mama prayers. You know what I'm saying? And I hollered at the people I know can get a prayer through. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that say, let me pray for you. Let me put my hands on you and let me prophesy over you, boy. You judge a tree by the fruit. Everybody can't pray over you. Everybody can't lay hands on you. Everybody can't prophesy on you. Don't let that go over your head. What'd you say, Steve?
Man, no comment. Anyway, keep going.
All right, let's get to it.
Damn, Nico, you made it. Yeah, I heard that Alicia through the wind. That's Polish shit. Won't turn me in. Hot box. He changed the Vans.
Like Barbie. Look like Bankroll Freddy.
All these niggas listening. I'm on the money making mission.
WIS is getting a look at the Columbia-based rapper on federal RICO charges. 34-year-old Zachary Chapman, who goes by the rapper name Black Zach, pleaded not guilty in federal court yesterday. He was arrested by U.S. Marshals and booked inside a Spartanburg County jail this week. In a 22-page indictment, Chapman is accused of several crimes, including an alleged murder for hire plot in Columbia 4 years ago.
Did something like this. How? And how would you know that you have forgiven? How do you know? Because I thought I had forgiven the one who's, there's one of them who is in jail right now. He's doing his time. He took a plea, he went to court, took a plea. He apologized. He expressed regret and remorse for the part that he played in this. And in that moment, I told him that I forgave him, but I'm not sure now.
You know the thing about murder? You might think you gotta wait for the moment, but it's never over. Ain't no statute of limitations on that. Today we talking about one of South Carolina's deadliest wars, all over a chain. Some say don't even hold real value. Imagine paying somebody to do a hit in 2025. At that point, you might as well turn yourself in. You got to worry about the opposition, the same person you paid, and the police all at once. Recently, a South Carolina rapper was arrested. Not just a rapper, but allegedly a leader of a crew. The feds say traffic narcotics using planes, according to the indictment, which we'll later go over, that started back in 2020, the same year he was supposed to got signed. Now think about that. You make it out only to run back to the streets just to keep up an image. That's what we got here today. But it gets deeper. 4 years ago, another local rapper was gunned down, and the rapper from that state, who was recently arrested and indicted by the feds, according to them, paid for the hit, all over a pendant. And after 4 long years, that victim's family is finally saying justice, with the mother recently speaking out about what detectives told her. We'll later check out in that video. And before we go over the full story, I want to clear something up. There's been a lot of talk about CW in this indictment. People hurrying up trying to break the story, saying that stands for confidential witness. That's false. CW are the initials of the victim. Some folks just don't want to do research, but y'all know what we do, fam. But remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. In this video, we headed to Columbia, South Carolina, known as the heart of the state, right in the center, the capital city. But don't let the Southern charm fool you. Behind the college town energy and football games, the city been battling some of the highest crime rates in the state. Population-wise, you're talking close to 140,000 people. But the metro area is stretched near a million. And with that, you get a mix of young energy, mostly from the University of South Carolina, and the military crowd from Fort Jackson. which happens to be the biggest army training base in the country. Now, on the street level, it's different. You got sections like Top Notch Road, Colonial Drive, and Broad River, where a lot of these crews and up-and-coming rappers come from. Some really doing music, and some, according to law enforcement, still doing what come with it. And some will say a well-known rapper from Columbia, South Carolina is a 34-year-old man identified as Zachary Chapman, aka Black Zach. In 2020, he got signed to South Coast Music Group, the label that also signed DaBaby in 2017 to help start his career.
Understand like who he is and what he is. He more than just an artist.
I'm on the money making mission.
I wanted a whole lot of money, so I just knew like, what I had to do to go get it. So I just, took chances and just made it happen.
The kids in the neighborhood, the guys, they just came and they rapped. And Zach just started, writing. I would see him writing music. And I just knew then that he would become a rapper or something because he didn't want to work for nobody.
But it's same for the moment. Black Zach rap careers has been put on pause. On October 28, 2025, it was a Tuesday. The South Carolina-based rapper was arrested on multiple charges, including RICO conspiracy and murder in aid of racketeering. He was arrested by the U.S. Marshals, and in his 22-page indictment, prosecutor alleged that he was the founder and leader of DME, Dirty Money and Entertainment, a street gang based in South Carolina who used music as a front. As the leader of the gang, the indictment claims that Black Zach directed all DME activities, while sometimes delegating authority to other members and associates with other responsibilities. The indictment claims that DME operated out of Columbia, but owned several houses, including a house in Batherwood, where they held many of the operations. Now, many of the charges, they stem from a murder for hire plot in Columbia in 2021. The prosecutors say that Black Zach orchestrated after a rival gang member stole a diamond chain. But this is how it really went down. Now, according to Black Zach indictment, a lot of it is redacted, but it say the murder of a man who was identified as CW. According to the feds, he was a leader of the rival gang Rack Living, based out of South Carolina. CW stands for Christian Watson. Born December 25, 1999, he was also a local aspiring rapper. His rap stage name was 60 Week. He affiliated himself as the Crip.
Yeah, I heard that Alicia through.
His homie Rack Living Marty had put him at the very beginning of his music video Murder Man, and you can see Christian with the DME chain.
Two-tone.
And we'll later hear from Christian mom on how we got that chain and how it allegedly cost him his life. See, October.
Damn, that's crazy. Man, Chevy, where you at, fam? Chevy Blue, I appreciate you, loved one. Chevy be in the bushes, always kicking it. Just know we appreciate you, Chevy. Real talk. Neo said, hey, Hilda, I would never lose my life over a pair of Lottos, Deodoras. Ain't no way. For real. You know how it used to go down back in the day? For real. That's why niggas be talking about Cool C and Steady B back in the 80s. Them niggas went for the long game. But man, that's a whole nother story. Shout out to Cool C and Steady B. Freedom guys.
October 21st, 2021, deputies have responded to shots fired call on the 1800 block of Long Creek Drive near the Broad River and about a mile southeast of Columbia High School. When they arrived, deputies found Christian shot 13 times with his seatbelt on. He died at the scene. He rested in peace. A love of condolences to his family. It will be later confirmed that he was set up. Check out this news clip.
Good evening to you, and thanks for joining us tonight for your news at 11. I'm Billie Jean Shaw.
Thanks so much for being with us tonight. I'm Greg Adeline. Our top story tonight, an investigation is underway after a man was found shot to death at a Columbia apartment complex.
According to deputies, the shooting happened late last night around 10 o'clock at the Prosper Fairways apartment homes. That's not too far from I-20 and Columbia's Broad River. Deputies say they found the man in a car that had been shot multiple times. That man was pronounced dead at the scene.
Now, months later, authorities were making arrests. December
Salute,
2021, Juwan Johnson, 25 years old, was arrested for killing Christian. But here's where things start to fall apart for DME. Juwan Johnson, 25 years old.
What the hell wrong with people these days, bro? Damn. I can't even put no words together. Boy, this shit is wicked, son. For real.
Killing Christian. But here's where things start to fall apart for DME. He will later cooperate, take a plea, and that's when the true motive on why Christian lost his life was exposed to authorities. And in return, the feds picked up the case and not only investigated that murder, but also noticed the drug trafficking, allegedly, that Black Zach was indulging in. And because of that, 4 years later, October 28th, 2025, Black Zach would get arrested for a Fed case, including that murder for hire, allegedly over a DME chain.
WIS is getting a look at the Columbia-based rapper on federal RICO charges. 34-year-old Zachary Chapman, who goes by the rapper name Black Zach, pleaded not guilty in federal court yesterday. He was arrested by U.S. Marshals and booked inside a Spartanburg County jail this week. In a 22-page indictment, Chapman is accused of several crimes, including an alleged murder for hire plot in Colombia 4 years ago. You can read the full indictment right now on our website. Chapman is scheduled to have another hearing on Monday.
Now, while all this was going on social media, people was coming up with a speculation on CW, meaning, as we mentioned at the very beginning, stands for confidential witness, et cetera, et cetera. Christian mom had went to her social media platform and said the following. And before we hear what she had to say, she wrote this: I've been quiet while everybody else speak on this Black Zach thing, not knowing the details. For those speculating, CW does not stand for confidential witness. That stands for Christian Watson, the name I gave my son because he was born on Christmas Day. Put some respect on his name. He wasn't no angel, but he didn't deserve for somebody to take the cowardly way out, to pay somebody else to do their dirty work. This wasn't about a chain. This was about disrespect. My son was a man and stood up for what he did. You can listen to his story on my page. And let's not do too much, because all y'all gotta take the same walk my son took. But I hope you're right with Jesus when you go. Rest in heaven, Christian, aka Butter, aka Cutter. And to some of y'all, long live 60. So now we got all that out the way, including the backstory. Check out what Christian mom had just said just 3 days ago on social media. As the news broke out, what she heard from detectives and what she had to come, including the real story and the alleged motive. Check it out.
Man, so y'all mean to tell me that the psycho John the Baptist looking at nigga is the one who did the snitching? Couldn't be. Can't be, fam. Ain't no way. Who do you think they telling in dirt? They telling on him too. I bet. Oh boy, this nigga, boy, these folk crazy as hell, man. Let's go.
That you can never be prepared for. But I will say this. I'll say that God let me know that my little 21-year-old, 130-pound soaking wet, he was funny, he's charming, charismatic like his daddy. God let me know that my son was prepared to transition to the next life. And I know a lot of y'all saying, ain't no way, not that in word 6, you know, but I never knew him as 6. That was blood to me. That was Christian. That was my baby. And so, and he did what we all do. Like, we all struggle between doing what we know is right and what we know is wrong. Christian was raised the right way. He was raised in church, but when he got a certain age, he did what he wanted to do. You know, when our kids get a certain age, we can't make them do nothing. All we can do is pray for them, you know, pray for their relationship with God, encourage their relationships with God. But you really can't make decisions for them when they get a certain age. And so, you know, he was struggling with doing right and doing wrong. And it's a battle that we all go through. Everybody does it. You fight between doing what your spirit wants to do, what's good. Your spirit is always wanting to do what's pleasing to God. But your flesh wants to do what makes you feel good. And it's sadly to say, many times our flesh wins. But that's why God gives us, we serve a merciful God. And he gives us his grace and his mercy. And they're renewed every day. And when you accept Jesus as your Savior, he forgives your sins. And so, if you're saved, everything by the blood of Jesus, your sins are forgiven. So, okay, Lord, get this done, Swan. And I know it's gonna be long, and you know, watch it, come back later, watch it some more. God has told me it's gonna reach whoever it's supposed to reach, and that's what it's gonna be. So I know it's long, but watch a little, come back, and I'm praying that God helps me get through this. So back on October 21st of 2021, my only son, my son Christian, was killed in what was a murder for hire. I learned later that there had been an altercation between him and a young man who had recently gotten signed to like a little local rap label, and they had given him a chain. And so Christian and the young man had gotten into an altercation, and Christian took the boy's chain. And from what I understand, when things didn't work out for him to give it back, words were exchanged. Certain people were disrespected. Certain people felt disrespected, and they felt like they weren't supposed to, like nobody could or should disrespect them. And so it turned into this big thing. And so as the investigators told me, and these were their words, not mine, that this group of young men had intricately planned, plotted, and executed my son. He was lured by somebody that he trusted to Long Creek Drive, and he was shot 13 times while still sitting in his car in his seatbelt. I'm a pause for a moment. So, like I said, in the weeks leading up to Christian's death, you know, I knew something was going on. My spirit kept telling me, you know, that something was going on. And I just didn't know what. So I didn't know what to pray. I would just pray, God save my son. I didn't know what else to pray. I would just pray, God save my son, God save my son. And so the Holy Spirit began to speak back to me. And in the beginning, it was a whisper. And he would say, talk to Christian about his salvation. Because like I said, my son was raised in church. He had confessed Jesus as his Lord and Savior, and he had been baptized. So Christian knew, you know, that this wasn't all there is. Like everything we see, everything is going to pass away. And there is something after this. And so it kept going on. I kind of brushed it off. It kept going on. Holy Spirit kept saying, talk to him about his salvation. And so that went on for a few months. And then one day Christian came home. And at this point, I had started eavesdropping on his conversations. And I heard something. And when I heard it, like, it was not a whisper anymore. The Holy Spirit literally, a loud, audible, talk to him now. And so I called him in the room. I said, bud, come here. Let your mom talk to you for a minute. So he came in the room, and he was like, what's up, Mom? I said, sit down. Let's talk. I said, he was like, what's up? And I said, bud, you walking around here like you don't care if you see your face on a t-shirt. If we have to see your face on a t-shirt. And he was like, nah, Mom, it ain't that. He was just like, you know, I'm a man. I gotta deal with it. I did this and I gotta deal with it. And I said, and he said, I'm gonna go when it's my time to go. He said, besides, I'm gonna go when it's my time. And I said, yeah, but sometimes you can do stuff to kind of speed it up. Like, you know, you can do stuff to make it happen before it's time to happen. And he said, no, it's written. It's already written. He said, I'm gonna go when it's my time to go. I said, okay. I said, so you sound like you okay with it. You sound like you know. I said, but you do know there's something after this. I said, you do know that when you die, your spirit is going to spend eternity somewhere. And so I said, do you know where you're going when you leave here? I said, you know, you're a three-part being. That body's going in the ground, but that spirit is going to live forever. Do you know where you're going? He said, yeah, Mom, me and God good. And he said, and besides, I'm going to see my daddy. He said, I'm ready to see my daddy. And I said, okay. I said, you sound like you prepared for it. You know, I said, I love you. I said, you know, be safe out there. He told me he loved me. I said, be safe. And he left. And when I tell you, in that moment, I feel like I started grieving in that moment. Because I realized that there was a reason the Holy Spirit had been speaking this to me. And then so I was amazed at God. I was amazed that he would have me to have this conversation with my son so that I would have an assurance that I would see him again, that he'd be waiting for me to have him. And so I was also amazed at Christian, like the resolution in his eyes. I looked in his eyes and he wasn't afraid. He knew this hit was out on him. And I looked in his eyes, and Christian knows I would have done anything. I would have paid for it. I would have done anything to resolve that situation. But he said no. He was a man and he was going to handle it. And I realized that my little boy was a young man. And that he was prepared for whatever was going to happen. And I was amazed at him. And I was amazed at God. And I was grateful. I was so grateful to God that he had worked this miracle for me. And so about 2 weeks later, that's when he was killed. And so fast forward 4 years after all the crash outs, Oh my God. All the times I thought I would crash out. All the times I would talk to people and they would be like, oh, I would do such and such if that was me. I wanted to. There's many times I thought I would crash out and do something that I could never come back from. There's many times and I have never really spoken about this publicly, like via social media, not about this part of it. You know, I've done posts on social media, but I haven't gone into detail about this part of it. And so, God told me that it was necessary that I do this now. And it's a part of my healing. It's gonna help me heal. And so, like I said, all the times I thought I would crash out, all the times I thought I was gonna go to social media and yeah, use a few choice words. I never did. The Holy Spirit would whisper to me, and it would say, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. I will repay. And God said to me, if it's yours, Tawanda, it can't be mine. And it would constantly whisper every time, Deuteronomy 32:35, Romans 12:19, vengeance is mine, says the Lord, I will repay. And so he told me, let me do my part. I promise you justice for Christian. So let me do what I'm going to do. And you go do. Let me be God. He said, let me be God and do what I'm going to do. And you go do what I told you to do. So here I am trying to do that. And now he's put something else, like typical God, right? So recently I got into unforgiveness about something petty. I got into unforgiveness with somebody about something they said. And so I was mad. I had an attitude. And so God y'all, when I tell you he checked me so bad. He was like, Tawanda, you walking around here mad and upset about something as petty as offense. Something as petty as what somebody said. And you have all of this hatred and all of this bitterness built up in your heart for these people who did this thing to your son. And I said, yeah, God, but I'm supposed to have that, right? Like, now I can see forgiving the people, like, you know, whoever it was with that fence. I forgive them. I ain't mad at them no more. Like, and anybody I've ever offended or done anything to, I ask that you forgive me. Like, I ain't on that no more. But God, ain't no way that you expect for me to forgive that. And y'all, he said, why not? I forgive you daily. He said, you know that little cussing spirit you got? Or when you done had too many, you know, you have a couple drinks and then after a while you done had one too many. He said, I forgive you for that. I said, yeah, but he said, nah, I know what you're gonna say. He said, one sin ain't greater than the other one. He said, everything I forgive you for ain't no different than what you need to forgive them for. In my eyes, they're all the same. And so I went back and forth. Because my spirit always wants to do what's pleasing to God. But my flesh is like, ain't no way. I ain't doing that. Ain't no way. I ain't forgiving nothing.
And sometimes we get caught up in pride. It's as simple as that. T with Goldie, what's going on, fam? Listen, man. And rest in peace to they call him Butter. Man, listen. Shout out, man, my dog. Hey, man, listen, you a champion. You a champion, big dog. Hey, salute to you, bro. My dog went from 7:30 this morning to about 30 minutes ago. I'm talking about on some Casanet type shit, man. Salute the music 101, man. Real talk, bro. Man, I've been in your chat all week. You know what I'm saying? You ain't know it, but I was in a hospital bed the whole week, rocking with you. When I wasn't typing, I was listening. When I wasn't listening, I was watching. So just know, man.
Yeah.
Salute to you. Inspirational right there, bro.
Yeah, he been covering the hell out of Julio.
Absolutely. And he know what he's talking about.
Yeah, because I've been over there a while. I'm like, dang.
Yeah. And funny as hell. Funny as hell, man. Yeah, salute to my dog music, man. Bam. And if y'all ain't subscribed to music, go subscribe to music, man. He got that content for you. Yeah, you hear me? Promo alert. Promo alert. Y'all know what it is. But hey, I don't want to discredit nothing she's saying because it's the God honest truth. But I'm gonna tell you, when y'all do this dumb shit, when you pull up on a dude and remove his chain from his neck, you gotta be willing to take whatever come with that, man.
T would go to what's up, baby? You got it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Damn, bro, yeah, all is well, bro. We done shook all the way back. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate that. I appreciate that 100%. But what I was finna say is, yeah, man. What I was finna say is, here you go. The same place, the Carolinas, Make America Slime Again concert. It's a young dude from my neck of the woods down in the Gump named Baby Mel. Shout out to Baby Mel. He pull up at the Make America Slime Again concert, and a dude rushes Baby Mel, takes his chain, and poses with it on social media. Now, of course, Baby Mel, it is what it is. He gonna recover and keep doing his thing. But niggas that do that shit, I'm not speaking on this lady, son. That's the highest form of sucker shit. The way you want to prove that you somebody is to ambush another nigga and take his chain to defame him, to make it look like he ain't all that. That's the biggest form of sucker shit ever. Hey, I love you, CEO Jizzle. That sucker shit, man. I'm just saying, it's sucker shit, bro. Straight drop, I don't give a damn about you. That sucker shit. That sucker shit. All of these niggas have removed the chain off of somebody, whether they stole it or whether they, you know what I'm saying, straight up robbed it. And when you do it, you got to be ready for whatever come with it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, man. Let's get back to this young lady.
But every time I do, God tells me that that's the only way that I'm going to heal. So here I am struggling to do what my spirit wants to do and be obedient to God. And I'm also struggling with my flesh that keeps saying, nah, I ain't forgiving that. But I know that I can't heal. And I know that I can't keep that in my heart. Walking around with bitterness and unforgiveness in your heart for another person is like drinking poison and thinking it's going to hurt them. It doesn't hurt the other person. It only hurts you. And forgiveness is not for them. They could care less, I'm sure. But it's not for them. It's for you. It poisons your heart. When you have this type of feeling in your heart for another person. And so, y'all, I'm struggling. I'm trying. I want to be obedient to God. But how? How do you forgive something like this? How? I know I got to. Because I can't go on like this. And I know that it's a part of my healing. So, that's another reason, another part of this post. I need your help. Like, tell me how you would go about even beginning to process forgiving people who did something like this. How? And how would you know that you have forgiven? How do you know? Because I thought I had forgiven the one who's, there's one of them who is in jail right now. He's doing his time. He took a plea. He went to court, took a plea. He apologized. He expressed regret and remorse for the part that he played in this. And in that moment, I told him that I forgave him. But I'm not sure now. I'm not so sure. And so I need help from people who are believers, as I'm a believer, people of faith, people who know that God, people who know that Jesus died on Calvary for their sins. How do we forgive others? Especially when it's something of this magnitude. How do you forgive? So if y'all could leave me some comments, some encouragement. Maybe you've been through this and maybe you've had to do this. How did you do it? And help me try to figure this out. So yeah, that's my testimony. That's my son's story. I appreciate y'all for listening. I know it's been long, so I'm getting up off here now. Hope y'all enjoyed our beautiful sunsets we have down here. And yeah, Y'all be blessed. Be encouraged. Keep the faith. God loves you. I love you. Yeah.
At the end of the day, fam, it's like I always say, you can beat the streets. You might outsmart them for a little while. You might even feel untouchable when the money start rolling in. But the streets don't love nobody. 4 years gone. And now we watching mothers finally get some answers. But still no peace. Because justice don't bring nobody back. It just give you a moment to breathe. For the ones still out there chasing respect, chasing the image, just remember, ain't no loyalty in this game. The same ones that hyped you up will be the same ones to testify on you. The same ones that tell you to slide will be the same ones that slide straight to the police when that pressure hit. If you made it out, stay out. If you trying to make it out, stay focused. Because one bad move, one chain, one so-called plate can end your whole story. Rest in peace to the victim. Prayers to the family. May everybody watching this take something from it. Not judgment, just understand it. Make sure y'all hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Family, I know this is Family TV. We don't glorify it. We break it down so we can learn from it. I'll catch y'all on the next.
Shout out to the Family TV, man. But that's crazy. Lord have mercy. Man. She said, she not sued no more because Zach got picked up and he really okay. I think I can understand what you're saying. But oh man, you see this? Yeah. But yeah, man. That's sad. That's sad as hell. She got it, man. Oh, be getting so caught up in the gangster shit, bro. Yeah, it's just like this shit is more real to some of these dudes in reality. And the reality is, you got a whole family. You possibly got kids. Come on, man. You know, just like Bezu, I rock with Bezu and what you know what I'm saying. I wish he would have made more music, but he was a very charismatic dude. He was okay. He was okay with leaving it all on the pavement. You know what I'm saying? In certain instances, he kind of reminded me of a Midwest stupid dude. You know, you 35 years old and you talking about, you know what I'm saying? I know what it come with. Y'all just gotta get to me. You know, that's crazy. And I know Zoo got kids. He got a little boy just like Duke got. Why would you even have that mindset, bro? That's selfish to me. You know what I'm saying? It's a transfer of wealth. Everything that you hold as a man is transferred to your daughter or your son the day that they born. So whereas the night before they were born, it was all about you and whoever you held close to you, the next day when they born, it becomes all about them. So that means all the dumb shit gotta go. You know what I'm saying? All the gang shit, all the hustling shit, all the moving blocks, and come on, man. What we doing? We ain't thinking right, bro. Whew. Yeah. The Black Zach dude got a whole lot of trouble coming down the pipe. It seemed like he got 2 cases. And
yeah, cause they had a conspiracy with that shit.
Right.
Some problem coming.
Damn.
Especially in South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got some problem coming.
Ashley telling y'all she hit squad for real. Let's go, Ashley. I love that avatar. It's even worse than that video. The synopsis does the indictment no justice. Someone has definitely told all. That's crazy. Oh yeah, definitely.
And see, this what I hate about this, man. Everybody gets so caught up and want to be the next big done down in the street, man. The police ain't going for it.
Hell no.
You gotta get out.
Hell no.
They ain't going for it. Sometimes even if you gotta relocate to get out of here.
Yeah, all of it done for, bro. If you wasn't born in the late 60s, you missed it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't born in the late 60s. Let me get that out there real quick. But I'm just saying, if you weren't playing with no blocks in the 80s and the early 90s, then you missed it. That kingpin shit ain't going nowhere these days, bro.
Sure ain't.
It is too much technology, fam.
In the end, you will end up with nothing with what you start.
That's it. Hey man, I was the man for 9 months straight. 9 months. Got your ass 156 months fed. Come back, now you working at Amazon. Well, that's a hell of a trade-off.
Talking about what you used to do.
Yeah, that's a hell of a trade-off. And even with, you know what I'm saying, the transition into the new age of surveillance. You had Kenneth Supreme McGriff. This nigga kept trying to be the dope boy he was in the 80s. Like, man, we ain't got beepers. We got cell phones and some more shit. Yeah, get caught. It's over with.
They was like, yeah, we done with you. You out of here.
Yeah. Real talk. I'm gonna do some more research on this Black Zach cat. I know a lot about a lot of stuff when it comes to hip hop culture. I'll be the first to tell you, I've never heard of Black Zach. Never heard of him, fam.
Me neither. But when
So
they
he was
charged, he got bad.
speak up just a tad bit, bro.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the charges he facing, he need all the prayers he can get.
Yeah, somebody said he was locked down with Rennie Rucci.
Oh my God.
That's over. That's over.
He died.
Yeah, man. And so you were born and raised in South Carolina. Yeah, I got a couple of partners from South Carolina. From Columbia, as a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, Nick Coldwell. And my dog Bert. But that's crazy, yo. That is crazy. I guess we'll be seeing him on Pop-A-Lot mob ties pretty soon. Shit.
When do people stop and think about, man, my son do want to see me, and I do want to see my kid go to prom, and I gotta cut out the dumb shit.
They too busy trying to get to it. They too busy trying to get to it, bro.
Yeah.
Golden says, you popping out, fam?
For me?
Mm-hmm. No.
I don't know. I might depend.
Shit, the way you talking, it sound like you halfway sleep.
Nah, man.
You feel me?
But nah, man, people gotta start thinking more about man, what do you really want to do? You want to see your kids grow up? Or do you want to be behind bars blaming everybody else?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah. And that's the cold part about it. Nigga get a herd of time and then be mad at the folks on the outside for continuing to live. Nigga, ain't nobody tell you to cop 10 blocks and goddamn formulate a plan to take over the South. You wanted to be Tony Montana. Crazy ass boy.
Think you gonna stay 10 blocks old in this world? You the biggest damn fool on the planet.
Yeah, you do better go in and get your damn CDL.
Right.
Yeah, you niggas be tweaking, bro. Certified civilian. Listen, And people come on the internet all the time talking about I'm a street nigga, boy. Hey man, be that. Be that. You know what I'm saying? Street nigga mean you eat out the street. Everything you get it out the street. And that's cool. If that's the way you want to rock, that's cool. But man, I'm gonna rock with the safe cheese all day. You feel me? I'm gonna rock with the safe cheese, the slow cheese, all day long. I'm gonna get out here and get me a job, or I'm gonna get out here and formulate some type of witty idea that's gonna make me some money while I sleep. I ain't came up with it yet, but I'm looking. Cypress trick or treating.
Man, I ain't trick or treating in so long. Shit.
That was Cypress trick or treating. Trick or treat, you got Coca-Cola. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I see it. Niggas act like they too ashamed to, you know what I'm saying, put on a uniform or go and, you know what I'm saying, take some damn classes. Get you a HVAC certification or some shit.
Man, talking about a job in this world, nigga act like they insulted, but go to jail and work for free.
Yeah, go in there and work for 35 cents a day, making goddamn corn for the grocery store. Hey, nigga crazy, boy. Yeah, man, I'm scary. I'm scary. Tell a friend and tell a friend, hit a scary. Shit, yeah.
Goddamn right. You better be.
Yeah. I just seen 42 million motherfuckers piss their pants because they thought they wasn't going to get that EBT this month. That's real talk. Yeah. Y'all better stop playing with these folk, man. Stop playing with these folk, man.
Then I think we're going to be real tragic.
Shit, yeah. They finna have a flash mob at the Publix. You feel me? These folks said, hey, man, we going for broke. They can't arrest all of us. Nigga gonna be on the corner selling family pack of pork chops. No, bro.
Man, all thing I can think about was, man, this shit have to get bad if they don't clear this up.
Yeah. Real crazy. Yeah, Rennie Rucci dumbass had a baby with a dude. Oh, damn.
Damn.
That's crazy.
These folks, I gotta make
them. She said, I think Diddy making 23 cents a day washing other men's drawers. That's cold-blooded. Man.
Oh, man. He went from having billions to watching draw.
Exactly. My cousin called me 2 days ago crying about them stamps. I told him, go get a damn job. For real. For real, fam. And I couldn't wait on them people. It's bad enough you gotta wait on your employer. And this is how I feel about it. Motherfuckers is up snapping and acting a damn fool about some shit a motherfucker getting you for free. That's the reason I'm like, get a job, cause you can't, bruh. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And these people actually throwing pissy fish to that shit.
You don't work, you don't eat.
Hey, man, listen. The moral of the story is this shit don't last forever, so come up with a plan.
Yeah. Jonas, the verdict is in. Yes, the verdict is not guilty on first-degree murder. Guilty on manslaughter. Manslaughter in Florida, it's going to run you about 15 on the high end.
And that's almost to the door in the state of Florida. They don't play.
Mm-mm. Nope.
She gonna run
Diddy went to 4 dicks.
She gonna run at least 12 and a half, 12 at least to the door.
Mm-hmm. Dang, that's crazy.
Well, she actually go with the trial. She actually caught a break.
Yeah, she did. I'm for mad the hell of her. Hey, man, I ain't never seen a female that gone over a dude, bro. Like for real, I ain't never seen a female that gone over a dude. Did he using his booty? Oh my, that's crazy. Well, she was definitely blessed either way. His mom wanted her to get life. Yeah. His mom was in the courtroom. She was in there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she need to be thanking her lawyer.
Yep. Man, them folks wasn't giving no deals. They said you can give a proffer. That's what I meant to tell y'all. Y'all talking about plea deal. Them folks said you can give a proffer, but shit, it ain't gonna really impact what you gonna get if you convicted. They told her that.
Yeah, proffer ain't gonna help in the state of Florida.
They should have told Cornelius dumbass that. Yeah, you could tell on everybody. Nigga, you did 90% of the work. So what do it matter? Come on, man. You did 90% of the work and trying to tell on Quit and straight drop. Yeah. Quit wasn't in front of that shot with that Drake. You was, nigga. Yeah. I don't know. No respect for Cornelius, man. No respect for Cornelius. Now, was his ratting entertaining? Yeah, it was. But no respect for Cornelius, man. They say Cornelius go to trial on Thursday.
Cornelius go to trial on Thursday.
Yeah, well, he don't go to trial. He go to court. Or I think they're going to give him his time.
I don't see less than 50, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I don't see less than 50.
Cornbread effed up, man.
Because the state of Tennessee 51 is mandatory, and then we're gonna go according to what we saw that first degree murder.
Mm-hmm. Nah, it ain't trial. It's a hearing. I think they're gonna sentence him because he ain't taking his to trial. I think it's gonna be about a 50 piece with a possibility for parole after probably 30 years. What you think about it, Syke?
I think he's gonna have a possibility. I don't know about. I think he's gonna have a possibility of parole, but I think he's gonna get 51.
Mm-hmm.
That first degree, man, we're gonna go according to guidelines. That's the max, that first degree.
Lord have mercy. Yeah. Black Bobby said, "Hey, little bro, Cypress."
What it do, Black Bobby? What's up, for? But yeah, I think he gonna get them 51. He might well buckle up for it. He getting it.
He said, if he lived through this prison thing. And then the damn fool ass Hernandez, I did be talking about it's your boy, Mr. Not Guilty. Stop it. Stop it. Ooh, boy, what's going on, T, baby? It's your boy, Mr. Not Guilty. That shit don't have no type of ring to it.
No, but once they sentence Cornelius, y'all, be prepared. Top of the year, Domino's gonna get the fall.
Ain't no damn Domino's. Ain't Domino's been went out of business. Ain't no Domino's. That shit over with.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking about like the surrounding parts of the situations that surrounding this shit. I'm not directly talking about that.
Right. What's the surroundings? What's the surrounding situation?
I'll say like Howard Barnett, possibly for sure. Jeremiah
boy.
Taylor might be in the gumbo pie somewhere.
Yeah.
I think it may be surrounding cases could start getting more attention. But that's not it for this shit.
Cam already told you they've been asleep at the wheel on that damn Howard Barnett trial for the last 10 years. Howard Barnett case. Them folks, man, ain't no hammer finna drop in that. Them folks don't even want to do no investigative work.
No, that shit be counted for you. See what you want to do.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's
We
so
told that shit.
ignorant.
We told this Shelby County was crooked.
Yeah, you did. They some crooked motherfuckers. I swear. Yeah, hit that like button, subscribe.
Nah,
Support
I
the
can't
channel
lie.
if you can.
I can't lie. Salute to the brother, but I have never seen nobody beat a conspiracy. And you was there when the plan of the thing. I have never seen
Yeah,
that.
they set the plan in place at your house and you still beat it. Y'all some cold-blooded. Woo. Yeah. Let me shut up. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want nobody to jump out the bush. Y'all mad. Y'all mad. Y'all niggas mad.
Hey, I have never seen that before in my life, bro. Like, man, we couldn't have been at the stop sign. We would have been convicted.
Yeah. I thought that shit was the craziest shit ever. Say, yeah, they planned the shit at my house, but it just was in my yard. It wasn't in my house. It was in the front yard. I said, hell no. Ain't no way in the world these folk gonna believe it. Next thing we know, 6 months later, not guilty. And he said, man, listen. Yes, it happened at my house. But I was in the house. They was out there by the hydrangeas. He was out there by the curb, by the hydrangeas. And I don't know what they was talking about because I was in the house. What?
But yeah, you know where's for it.
Yes. Do you know Yo Gotti? I don't know him. I never had no dealings with him. Never talked to him. Oh, that's good. What do you think about that beef with Gotti and Dolph? Well, you know, Yo didn't really have to even answer to none of that stuff. You know, like what Dolph got that Yo ain't got 10 of. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Yo been had Benzes and gold and diamonds and ice. I remember the time we was up there at level 2. What you said, sir? Oh, I swear it's a cold world, cold game. I swear.
But you just said you didn't know him, but you know they call him Yo.
Well, you know, his brother like my cousin. So, you know, but I don't know him. Never had no conversations, no dealings, nothing but with Fat Daddy and Dolph, where we used to move high pressure marijuana through South Memphis. Like, come on. Oh boy, you gotta laugh to keep from crying. These niggas is crazy. And you do all that shit and pop out with 607 the ugliest nigga on earth. Talking about I'm Mr. Not Guilty. Oh boy. Salute to you, bro. Get your coin. Get your coin. And salute the 607 monk. God damn.
The ugly motherfucker.
That nigga look like a real live phoenix. Like that bugger burnt from the stake and just jumped up off that mother. Oh boy. Yeah, buddy. But it was looking bad for Alicia. I mean, it was looking pretty good for Alicia for one point. But that little white lady, she fought back. She was wrong with a lot of stuff, but she was right in the things she needed to be right about. And I guess that's what all matters.
Yeah, that's what got the conviction.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I like 607 Monk too. How the hell you gonna be black hair with black fingernail polish too? That shit rough. I think I'm making a bag though. Get your bag, fella. Get your bag, fella. That's crazy. And that nigga make Flavor Flav look like the Lil Boosie from the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's hard to look at, bro. Shout out to him though. All right, gang. I think that's my time. Alicia is just as cold and defiant as, yeah, no doubt. I ain't got no remorse. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. She is cold and calculating. And it just to be honest, I mean, keep it a whole stack with you. I think it might be best that she got wrapped up in this because she looked like the type that you would have seen at 25 or 28 years old, and she'd have been in the same predicament. But except she'd been lopped somebody head off in a fit of rage, a love triangle gone bad type. That's the type of chick she looked like. And she's so cold and callous and, remorseless. Cause I thought it was looking like she was gonna not beat it, but she did beat it to a certain point. Yeah. They were trying to give her first degree alongside them folks. And she would have got the L. They was gonna get the needle. Yeah.
Yeah, cause if she get that conspiracy, they were gonna try to push for the death penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Especially in Florida, that's how they play.
Yeah, them Murphy brothers are shit. The Murphy brothers, they already know what it is.
They going to trial.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My boy J Boss. Yes, sir. Salute to you, big homie. Keisha from New Jack City. Nighty night. Rock-a-bye, baby. Yeah, one of them type. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
So what happened to the baby while she was pregnant?
Yeah, she had the baby. Passed the baby out to her people. Okay. AT baby, I told Cyber's out there trick or treating them on some. Trick or treat. You got a Coca-Cola? Hey, no, trick or treat. You got a Coca-Cola? Lord have mercy.
Yeah, light ice with that, yeah.
Light ice. Light ice. Oh, Lord have mercy. No, Bama off tomorrow. We off, and we needed to be off. We got LSU next week. And hopefully these boys heal up and, you know what I'm saying, figure something out. Yeah, man. Hey, man, you do the same. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna shout out people that donated tonight. I do want to say shout out to my dog, D Black Barbie, for that 12 months. Yeah, that's a whole year. That's a whole year under the belt, man. Salute to you. I appreciate you. Salute to Paula, the Island Girl, for the donation tonight.
Yes,
Very
Lord.
generous, Paula, and I thank you. Shout out to Chevy Blue for the donation. I appreciate you, loved one. For real. And shout out to my dog, Divine Black Rose. Since you already know what it is, thank you so very much. So very much. It's all love, fam. You know what I'm saying? Man, prime time not getting good. He was gonna have a setback. He just lost the Heisman Trophy winner and you know what I'm saying, his star quarterback. So he'll be all right. He'll be all right. Give him some time. He'll be all right. I'm praying he'll be all right. I'm praying he'll be all right.
Prime time, non-coaching Deion Sanders.
Man, it's looking rough. Boy, them boys, hey, they had them boys 40-0 by halftime. I said, damn, we still got another half? I ain't never seen nobody do Deion like that. No way he played football. It's cold as F outside. Yeah, what we looking like? We 55, but we got a frost advisory.
He
Say
came
what?
down to He came down to H-Town like the second or third game of the season. Got that smack.
That's what I'm saying. He baby talking about some slow down hitter. That's what I said to the scoreboard. Damn. I said, damn. I thought the game was about to be over. That shit said second quarter. I said, I know you lying. These boys ain't letting these folk do them like that for real. God, dang. It's crazy because if he don't, and I don't want to see that. You know, the first 2 years, they made a gang of bread, you know? I know that bread is slowed up a little bit. You know how these folks is? You know.
Just stay away from my Alabama Crimson Tide.
No, man, you ain't got to worry about that. You ain't got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? And you know how these folks, how they get about football. Oh, this shit crazy. LSU fired their coach right after the game. So get your ass out of here ASAP. The LSU ain't even got no president. So the hierarchy, and I'm finna get off, but the hierarchy is when it comes to sports, you got your you got your president, you got your athletic director, your coach, general manager, and on down. Okay. LSU lost to Texas A&M. The governor got on Twitter talking crazy. The next day, the coach was gone. Monday, the governor of the state of Louisiana gets on TV and does this.
We are not going down a failed path. And I wanted to tell you something. This is a pattern. The guy that's here now that wrote that contract cost Texas A&M $70-something million. Right now, we got a $53 million.
He talking about the athletic director, the dude who's supposed to be hiring the next coach.
Cost Texas A&M $70-something million. Right now, we got a $53 million liability. We are not doing that again. And you know what? I believe that we're going to find a great coach. I mean, maybe we'll let President Trump pick it. He loves winners. You know? I'm not going to be picking the next coach. But I can promise you, we're going to pick a coach, and we're going to make sure that that coach is successful. And we're going to make sure that he's compensated properly. And we're going to put metrics on it. Because I'm tired of rewarding failure in this country. And then leaving the taxpayers on the foot, to foot the bill. So yeah, I absolutely. Who's that? Scott Woodward. No, I can tell you right now, Scott Woodward is not selecting the next coach. Hell, I'll let Donald Trump select it before I let him do it. I don't know, but the Board of Supervisors is going to come up with a committee, and they're going to go find us a coach.
Like, damn, bro. That's Scott Woodward job, you dumbass.
And guess what, bro? We had breaking news on ESPN. Scott ass was out of there.
Scott who?
And Scott, whatever his name is, somebody got fired up there at LSU when they were with the coach.
Scott Woodward?
I don't know. I know somebody got fired. I don't know who. I know outside the coach was somebody else they let go. I think up there.
Damn. Yeah.
So that's the governor of Louisiana saying
That was the governor of Louisiana. He said he'll let Trump pick the next coach before he let the dude who was hired to do it. And yes, Scott Woodward did get fired. That's crazy as hell, man. I let Donald Trump pick the next coach. Go Tigers. What the hell? How chasing Donald Trump? These folk crazy as hell. Look at that man looking at him. Did he really say Trump should pick the coach? All right, you know how that go. Whole bunch of butt kissing. Yeah, Trump. Nah, he doing too much. Yeah, exactly. Invite me to the White House, Trump. Invite me to the White House. That's all he was saying. That's all. Put me on the cabinet. Lord have mercy. All right, y'all. That's my time. Cypress is up next. Cypress? You up next?
Probably tomorrow. I'm hurt right now.
Okay.
I might go to sleep when y'all that, but I ain't gonna pop out an attitude. I ain't here.
All right, man. Well, hey, y'all, this your boy Hitter. I appreciate y'all tonight. Salute to everybody that supported. Salute to everybody that came through and rocked out, commented, and showed love, man. Y'all know what it is. Yeah, man. It's been a time. Man. Salute to everybody. And we're going to do it again pretty soon. On behalf of Cypress TV, this is your boy Alabama Hitter. And until the next time we decide to spin, I'm in the wind. Yes, indeed.
Good night, y'all.
And us all, bam.
I got a question for the streets. Who fuck with the view? Who fuck with the view? Birmingham, what's up, nigga? I got a question for the ham. Who out in the band? I got a question for the streets. Who fuck with the view? Who fuck with the view? Who fuck with the view? I got a question for the ham. Who hiding in bam? Who hiding in bam? Hey, just left brick, y'all ran down 20. I'm hiding at the side at my nigga Lil Booney. They pull up in the bar. Oh, they rapping. Hey, yo, them boys up is what I got, no second guessing. They pull up in the hood just to make sure shit's straight. Stop by me jet the house and grab me a plate. Pull up on the tray, holla ran and look at it. Them boys got traffic bagged up in the attic. What up, Van Deal, man, them boys keep it real. R.I.P. the Lil Boom, much love, Fairfield. New J coming out, so I'ma hit her Western Hill. I wanna hit Belson, but a nigga got some warrants. What up, Merc Camp? What up, Brick Maid? From Riley, we know them, man, them boys getting paid. What up, West End? I see you 500. Hey, pull up on 3rd, where them boys be stunting. Hey, pull up on 4th, holla head and be brag. Them boys got them yellow bag going for the yellow. What up, Smithfield? They the 3 that boy keep on. Might as well hit the palace, yeah, throw a couple one. Hey, head to Norwood, how that send me Emily. Been fucking with them boys way past 93. Hey, pull up on the east, how they head and Lil J So. Bring it back to loving where they put it on base. The hood get hot, I go to home with it lay low. I do it for the ham, cause I motherfucking say so. Pull up in Brad City, R.I.P. the Big Teddy. Pepper sweat. While them boys straight ready. Hey, Lady Cooper Green, where them boys flamed up. Swoop, woo, banged up. Blood game